Welcome back to Entrepreneur Central. We know that many of you are on your way to achieving financial success, so we wanted to put together a list of things that poor people do which guarantees mediocrity. So in this video, we're going to be going over the 5 things that poor people do that the rich don't. But before we get into that, be sure to subscribe to the channel and comment down below. We appreciate everyone watching our videos. Number 1. Poor people watch a lot of TV. Let me put it this way, if you have the time to watch reality TV, you're probably poor. It's always amazing how much time poor people waste on meaningless television. It's one of those distractions that grabs you and doesn't let go. If you know which celebrity is dating who, and if you're watching TV shows every week as the episodes come on, if you have a favorite news channel, you're probably watching too much television, hence why your life is the way it is. Let me explain. Celebrity gossip and buzz offers no value to your life. It only serves celebrities and rich people. Aim to be on TV instead of watching it. You might say, I'm watching The Big Bang Theory, which is a really funny show, and it helps me disconnect. That's exactly the issue. You disconnect from your problems instead of dealing with them and getting them out the way. There are rare occasions where, in the words of John Lennon, time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. But really think about it. Should sitting and watching a screen be something you really enjoy doing? Before we move forward to the second thing, let me explain what I meant by having a favorite news channel. You might say that the only good reason to watch TV is to be aware of what's happening in the world. Staying informed is the problem. TV stations are always biased in order to pick their own agenda. Instead, use the power of the internet like Twitter to get a quick glimpse of what's going on in the world today and move on to do your own thing. Number 2. Poor people wake up later than rich people do in their early years. Poor people are often lazier than the rich in their early days. I know that some of you will be bothered a lot by that statement, but statistically speaking, it's the truth. Someone who used their youth to grow themselves is a lot less likely to remain poor later on in life. Instead, if you wake up late, don't educate yourself, and waste time on meaningless activities, chances are you won't be as successful. At one point, you'll find yourself so far behind what the world needs from you that you'll end up miserable. The paradox is that people who don't focus on growth in the early days end up working a lot harder with little success rate later on in life. Now, this isn't always the case, but studies show that's how it usually is. Number 3. Poor people are really into sports. The truth is, unless you're a professional athlete or an owner of one of the teams, there's really no reason for you to watch sports. It's the same with television. It's escapism from your current reality. Think of it like this. You're putting yourself in a position where you as an individual have no impact on the outcome of the game. This behavior then sticks with you, and you end up being a spectator in life instead of being a player or an owner. And then that's when you start criticizing other people when you yourself haven't done anything better. Number 4. Poor people have no money saved. One of the differences between poor people and the rich is that the poor don't get ready for what's next. Having money aside allows for growth. Let's say something bad happens. If you have money put aside, the problem is solved and you can resume your life. If you don't and the situation is urgent, what do? Do you either liquidate an asset like your car or your house? Or you could take a loan from the rich, and when the situation is over, they're left in the same position. While for someone who's poor, their lifestyle has been dramatically hit or now belongs to the creditor. Now let's look at the exact opposite. An opportunity arises, and now those who have money put aside have the chance to expand their lives while the others can't afford to. Take full advantage of this opportunity. That's why the rich are growing richer while the poor are getting poorer. Number 5. Poor people use credit cards or take out loans for useless things. One of the main differences between the rich and poor is how they make use of credit. The rule is simple. If you take out a loan to buy something that doesn't generate more money than the loan, don't take it. It's that simple. You should only use credit if what you'll be using is for an investment. Want to take out a loan for a large TV? Don't. Want to take out a loan to buy that new Supreme gear? Don't. Want to use credit cards to get the new iPhone? Don't. Unless you're flipping the Supreme gear for profit or you're using the iPhone to develop a new app to grow your business, these items shouldn't be on your credit. Instead, earn the money and then spend it. And that wraps up our list of the 5 things that poor people do that the rich don't. If you learn anything new, be sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like.